We give you the facts, it's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
People of Center, St. Mary and surrounding.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama.
Here is
Where I watch?
Popeye.
are you an entertainer? If you are,
Greetings viewers and subscribers. Prince Amario, you celebrated your birthday yesterday. Trisha, Brittany, Chad, Marlene, Grandma Madge, and the rest of the family. They had asked us to wish you a happy birthday yesterday. They are also asking us to tell you congrats for passing your recent PEP exam and getting your first choice, Monroe College. Amario, I have no doubt that your entire family, they ensured that yesterday you had a wonderful birthday and may you live to see lots more. In the news today, another inDrive taxi driver is in trouble with the law. His name is Jerome Shippy. Jerome is 34 years old and he's living at Hotline Avenue in Portmore in the parish of St. Catherine. Jerome, he has been charged for the offenses of rape and grievous sexual assault. The allegation is that at minutes to 12 midnight on Monday, June 16, Jerome, who was operating as an inDrive taxi driver, he picked up a 19-year-old female who was just leaving work in Portmore to take her home. On reaching a section along the roadway, Jerome, he stopped the car and pulled off the road where he fondled and he had intercourse with this female against her will. A report was made to the police and Jerome, he was subsequently picked up. He was subsequently pointed out on an identification parade and he was charged. So, Jerome Shippy, he'll be facing a judge in court shortly. Meanwhile, over in Anova, an Uber taxi driver was arrested and charged for abduction. His name is Andre Morris, but he's popularly known as Baba. Baba is 28 years old and he's living at Branchall in the Rosites area of St. James. I had carried this report before. On Monday morning, May 30, a 16-year-old Ruutz high school girl was on her way to school to sit CXC exams. She was waiting at the Reid bus stop in St. James with a male student when a motor car allegedly being driven by Baba drove up and stopped. Baba, he told the students that he was going their direction. On reaching Lucy, the male student, he came out of the car at Ruutz High School Campus 2, right at the Noel Holmes Hospital. This left the 16-year-old female and the driver, Baba, in the car. On reaching her destination at Ruutz Campus 1, the schoolgirl, she asked Baba to stop. Baba, he told the schoolgirl that he was going to be turning the car around. He drove past the school gate and instead of turning the car around, Baba, him locked the car doors and pressed gas. The 16-year-old schoolgirl, she decided, no, not me today. She managed to open the car door and jumped out of the moving vehicle. Baba, he drove away and did not stop. He continued towards Negril direction. The young girl, who received cuts and bruises to both hands and her right thigh, she was assisted to hospital where she was treated and released. A report was made to the police who commenced investigations and on Saturday, June 21, the police acted on intelligence. They carried out a raid at Branchall in the Rosites area where Baba, he was picked up. On Monday, June 30, Baba, he was placed on an identification parade where he was positively identified. He was subsequently charged and he'll be going to the courts shortly. This one, it took place Friday night, June 27, about 9 o'clock. It took place at Red Ground in the Old Harbour area of St. Catherine. Our information is that a retired lady, She's in her late 70s. She had gone to the airport and picked up 2 other females. They are said to be British citizens. One is in her early 80s and the other one is about 18 years old. They returned from the airport and they were sitting in the living room when 2 hoodlums entered the house. The hoodlums, they demanded money and they grabbed the ladies' handbags containing money, electronic devices and their travel documents plus other items. The hoodlums, they then ran from the house and boarded a motor car that was waiting outside. They then made good their escape. This one, it took place Saturday night, June 28, about 8 o'clock. It took place at Gardenwood in the Churchpen area of Old Harbour. Our information is that a female in her early 40s, she was walking along the roadway when she was approached by a hoodlum. The hoodlum, he pulled a gun and juked down the female. He proceeded to rob her of her handbag containing 120,000 Jamaican dollars plus 1 green and white iPhone plus other items. The hoodlum, he then made good his escape on foot in the area. Still in Old Harbour. This one took place Sunday night, June 29 at minutes to 9 o'clock. It took place at ABC Chill Spot in the Churchpen area of Old Harbour. Reports are that the bartender in her mid-50s, she was in the process of closing up the bar when she was approached by 2 hoodlums. One was armed with a gun. Them juked on the bartender and demanded her property. The bartender, she managed to run away from the hoodlums, leaving the bar open. The hoodlums, they then thieved cash amounting to over 65,000 Jamaican dollars and their silver Samsung S4 cell phone. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape. This one, it took place Monday afternoon, June 30, about 3:30. It took place on the Wisynco compound at Lakespen in St. Catherine. Our information is that a man in his mid-50s, he's a truck driver employed to Wisynco. He had just came off the road in the truck and he parked the truck in the Wisynco parking lot. The truck driver, he was in the process of removing the day's seal from the truck when he was pounced on by a hoodlum who was armed with a gun. The hoodlum, he jumped on the truck driver and demanded money. He ended up robbing the truck driver of over 260,000 Jamaican dollars, his Samsung cell phone and other items. The hoodlum, he then made good his escape on foot in the area. Just like that. In this next report, we are learning that a guy, he is known as Bless. Bless is in his late 40s and he's living at Blackwood Road in the Nagoed area of Portmore. Reports are that Bless, he is not trusted by some parents in the area. It is said that on Tuesday afternoon, July 1, a lady in her mid-40s, she confronted Bless because her child told her that Bless had offered her food and other items and told her not to tell her mother. The child told her mother and like I said, the mother, she confronted Bless about it. This caused a dispute. Shortly thereafter, Bless, he was locked up in his house when 3 guys went there calling him. One of the guys is said to be related to the female who had confronted Bless earlier. Like I said, Bless, he was locked up in the house, so the 3 guys, they dug out the side door to his house and opened gunfire at him, hitting Bless to his abdomen. They then made good their escape on foot in the area. Bless, he was rushed to hospital by citizens where he was treated and admitted in a serious condition. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button as also. Hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be one of the first to be notified. In the final report for today, on Tuesday, I told you about the police killing of that hoodlum on your screen, and I promised to give you some more information. I did some digging, and this is what I found out. That hoodlum, his name is Matthew Reid, and last month on the 6th of June, he celebrated his 30th birthday. Matthew was a well-known hoodlum in Montego Bay, and he used to par with that guy on your screen. That guy is Nathan Campbell, but he was also known as Bubinile. Matthew, Bubinile, and other cronies, they were responsible for several robberies committed in and around Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. Follow me now. On Sunday morning, June 31, 2022, about 10:30, a sky blue Toyota Fielder motor car drove up and stopped in front of a Chinese-operated supermarket on Orange Street in Montego Bay. 3 hoodlums came out of the car and they entered the supermarket. They pulled guns and they proceeded to choke down the Chinese operator and his staff and rob them of several cartons of cigarettes and 100,000 Jamaican dollars in cash from the cashier register. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape in the said car. The police, they were informed and they commenced investigations. Later that same day, the police, they received intelligence and they intercepted the same sky blue Toyota Fielder motor car along the Unity Hall main road in the vicinity of the Great River border of St. James and Hanover. 3 guys were found in the car. The car was searched and 2 cartons of cigarettes were found in it. All 3 guys were subsequently pointed out on identification parades and they were identified as 27-year-old Matthew Reid, 28-year-old Nathan Campbell, also known as Bubinile, and 25-year-old Doni Malcolm, also known as CJ. They were charged and placed before the court. Now, let me tell you a little thing about Nathan Campbell, also known as Bubinile. While Bubinile was in police custody, he started a YouTube channel named Mobay Ruutz. Bubinile, aka Mobay Ruutz, he claimed to know everything that was happening in the parish of St. James. And trust me when I tell you, I learned a lot from his videos. Here is a part of a video that Nathan Campbell, also known as Bubinile, also known as Mobay Ruutz, had posted on his channel. Listen this.
Yeah, my peeps. So we kick off the ball game now. We're gonna start it like this. The original marital family. You see me, them youth I do them thing from school days, from community days. Them youth are born with the talent. In fact, the original members were man like Daddy Mary, OG, you see me? Man like Corey, Kenny, and Dwayne. Alright, see Dwayne was the man where the girl them love. You see me? Yeah, he was the man where the girl them love. The girl them love Dwayne different, I swear, for a long time. But anyway, see the crew you know, you do have all other members, even Riches. All of them man they used to, all miracle them used to run the thing said we. You see me? Yeah man, you don't know, them was the original members from long time I do the thing. Blade Miracle was a youth from over the Middle East. Them time they don't know. The same youth don't know as Rhyme Minister. Blade Miracle. Them time they Blade never named Miracle, they named Blade. Rhyme Minister never named Rhyme Minister, he named Bugs Crime, him a dance and him also doing music as well. You see me, talented youth that you know, don't ramp with Rhyme Minister. But anyways, the youth you know Blade bad long time. So Blade and the whole of the man them used to go to school. So the man them always want bring Blade in the crew. But the man them say crew kinda too big and you know. So anyway Blade they continue to film thing, but the man them all the man them good. So anyways my people, them time they have some actually my Bex me not get them tune there you know. But them time they Merital have some tune where some old school tune. I just few Mobay people right now. Them young youth and I'm gonna know them Merital there. Merital them up a tune them time there them I say. Any girl will say me things and want it off a paper. You see how they show me when I go to school, man, they show the arty girl them. You see it? Yeah. Only part of songs. Me have some songs me I play them in the video along the way. So I can get an idea back then how the music merit a long time them youth to have them energy and them wave even before money, haha. You see me? Yeah, man. So anyways, what go on, they have them little falling out. They don't know Daddy Mary go solo and KlLL, Doni and Corey. Them pull away and do them own thing. So eventually Blade formed the group and it was a 4-man group. So them time there you have the 4 of them, Doni, Corey, KlLL and Blade. So most people they know them the 4 individual there. If you're original Mobay youth I do the road long time, you know them 4 youth there as marital family. And them that. Yeah man, them have them wave long time them youth can mash up the place. I go on with a whole heap of buzz.
So that was Nathan Campbell, also known as Bubinile or Mobay Ruutz. He was released from custody on bail last year, but in July of last year. Bubinile, he was shot and killed in an alleged confrontation with members of CTOC in the parish of St. Elizabeth. The allegations are that Bubinile, he had created a page on Instagram and he was using that page to sell illegal guns. CTOC, they got a hold of that information and the rest, like they say, is history. After Mobay Ruutz, aka Bubinile, was killed, someone who must have been very close to him to know his login credentials, that person deleted the YouTube page. So back to Matthew Reid. Matthew, he was in custody awaiting trial for the robbery and other charges. You remember an incident that took place at the Montego Bay police lockup on Saturday night, May 18 last year, about 8 o'clock? A prisoner in the lockup named Christopher Campbell, also known as Bigfoot, is alleged to have disarmed a police officer of his gun. Bigfoot and another prisoner who was in the cells were shot and injured. The other prisoner who was shot and injured was none other than Matthew Reid. He had received a gunshot wound to the right side of his neck. He was treated in hospital and subsequently released back into police custody. In the latter part of May earlier this year, Matthew Reid, he was granted bail by a judge in court. The judge had also imposed a 24-hour curfew on Matthew, meaning he should remain at the address where he said he was going to live at Hague Settlement in Trelawney unless he was going to court. Matthew, he was supposed to be going back to the Western Regional Gun Court in Montego Bay on Wednesday, July 16, but that is not to be. Reports are that Matthew, he went to live at Falmouth in Trelawney and like his crony Bubinile, aka Mobay Ruutz, he continued with his hoodlum activities. The police, they are alleging that early Tuesday morning, July 1 at minutes to 4 o'clock, acting on intelligence, they went to a house at Hague Settlement. On their approach, they were greeted with gunfire. They returned the fire and when the smoke was clear, Matthew, he was found clutching a black Taurus Millennium Pro 9mm pistol with the serial number intact. It contained 4 9mm cartridges. Matthew, he died on the spot. Indicom are investigating. Another hoodlum bites the dust. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and KlL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing if we just unite. What a country this will be if we just unite. Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite. What a country this will be if we just unite. Jamaica live in unity. Hey, cry with a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane. Everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a play blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them